The Department of Agriculture is looking to fast-track the country's importation of rice through government-to-government process. Rey Pelayo tells us why.
The bidding on the next phase of rice importation will open next week. Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol wants to make sure that there will be no more depletion of rice buffer stocks in National Food Authority warehouses. Last week, the NFA held a bidding for the 250,000 metric tons or 5 million bags of rice to be imported through government to private procurement. However, the agency awarded the contract for 43,000 metric tons only because the bidders could not afford the price offered by the NFA. The Secretary says the next phase of importation will be through government to government to make the transaction faster. By G2G means the Philippine government will directly transact and procure rice from governments like Thailand and Vietnam. This will facilitate speedy processing of the remaining 207,000 metric tons of rice, after which the NFA will immediately proceed with the importation of additional 500,000 metric tons of rice or 10 million bags from private bidders.
We're still projecting that there will be at least 2 or 3 more typhoons before the end of the year. And we don't want to be caught in a situation where in face of calamities, the NFA will not be able to provide the rice that DSWD would need.
Meanwhile, NFA has already procured 8,000 metric tons or about 160,000 bags of rice from local farmers. Piñol expects that the government will be able to buy from local farmers 30,000 metric tons before the end of 2018. Meanwhile, the NFA together with the Department of Trade and Industry and the Department of Agriculture will soon launch the Presyong Resonable Dapat program, which aims at offering 38 pesos per kilogram of commercial rice in local markets. They will deliver 350,000 metric tons of rice in rice outlets so that consumers will be able to buy much cheaper rice at 38 pesos per kilogram. This is part from the implementation of the suggested retail price in rice on October 27. Secretary Piñol, as always, warns retailers of facing charges should they proceed with overpricing or violating the SRP.
If they sell a fake dinorado, or if they use the name sinandoming when the actual rice being sold is not that variety, they will be covered by the Price Act, and the penalty will be between 2,000 pesos to 1 million.
Rey Pelayo, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.